Wow. Alright, guys. We have a whole nother set to do. CUCA versus AAO. I'm going to build this as we get started, so I'm going to apologize for missing some of the early action. But here we go. Warriors Path. Unique upgrade Gearing. Daring. Unique upgrade Shimakaze with 12-kilometer torpedoes. Unique upgrade Des Moines. Unique upgrade Moskva. Reload Wooster. And a reload Henri with unique upgrade. Okay, that makes sense. A Schlieffen. Secondary spec. And a main battery spec Burgon. A reload spec Burgon.
Battle starts.
I'm going to talk about that Wooster. Alright, let's go back to the AAO. Opposing him to the south. Shimakaze. Unique upgrade Shimakaze with 12s. Daring. Another unique upgrade Shimakaze with 12s. Unique upgrade Moskva. Reload Henri. Unique upgrade Des Moines. Unique upgrade Zhao. Also reload spec Burgon. And a more like a hybrid-ish spec Schlieffen here. Okay. Alright, I need to build stuff up, and I also need to get some energy drinks. So give me a second here. I'm gonna tab out of the screen. I'm gonna possibly miss something, but I doubt it. AAO, CUCA, AAO. Alright, so the ships that were banned were Montana by CUCA, and AAO banned the Kremlin. Maps that were banned were Shatter by CUCA. Good, I hate that map. And Land of Fire. Map rotation, we are on Warriors Path now. We are going to Northern Waters next. And if we get to a game 3, it will be Tears of the Cruisers. Alright, we got that built in. Fun aside, I was working on trying to get another game for you guys, and I told them, you know, this game's going to end, because I could already tell when they were down to, what, 4 ships left on BEX's side. So they go, how much longer? And I said, well, officially 10 minutes. I said, but realistically 2. And I looked at the I looked at the timestamp, and I mentioned when we were out exactly 2 minutes after I said that. That's when you know you've been casting for too long, guys. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna have to see if I can... I think I can. Just pause the next ad break stuff. Should be able to do that. Alright, so we got some early stuff going on in BCAP as both Darings have now spotted each other. It's the Spider-Man meme. And look at Pimenta's Daring position there, trying to torpedo where he would expect the Moskva to show up. Figuring that Moskva might radar and pull forward. He has radared. He's not pulling forward. I'm pretty sure he just saw that first torpedo go by, and he probably realizes what those torps are for. And just like that... Oh, we actually might be okay with that. It's perfect. Run Stream Raiders, but this Daring is... Oof, quite low. On the other side at A, we've got the Shimakaze going into A, CUCA, and AAO's own Shimakaze may very well back into that position. Let's kind of back off a little bit so you guys can get a better idea of the map as a whole. And this is first place of Group 3 versus the second place. AAO is the first place, and CUCA is currently in second. This is the grouping where Throw and GWAT are also desperately fighting for third place. As a matter of fact, is it possible that CUCA gets served here and gets knocked down to 4th. Oof. CUCA cannot afford to lose a game. CUCA cannot afford to lose a single game here. And more importantly, AAO, in order to knock CUCA out, has to win 2-0. Okay, let's see. Wow's official in the Burgon got slapped around a little bit, looks like, to the south. By the Henri and Burgon combo, no doubt. But look what's fixing up over here at the seaside. We've got a Daring, Des Moines, Shimakaze's out, and Schlieffen all getting ready to do something. Now, we didn't talk about that Worcester. Worcester is a very interesting pick. It's got lower range radar, but it still lasts a decent amount of time. It can absolutely buzzsaw down an enemy destroyer or possibly a cruiser and also possibly a battleship. It really depends on angles and duration and RNG for starting fires. I've seen a lot of Worcesters using the unique upgrade because that gives them an extra charge of their consumables. Look at that, he's even using the Spring Sky camo. Basically, you use that Worcester. Ooh, big kill over there. On the other side of the map, as the Shimakaze's torpedoes, one of them manages to land and catch out CUCA's Shimakaze, broke him right in the middle, down he goes. And that means now AAO is in firm control of A. So anyway, the thing I was trying to say about that Worcester is, if you're going to put him in Death Snail like this, you're almost better off going unique upgrade, because then you get the extra heal, you get the extra radar, the extra hydro. Comes in very handy. But it is what it is. Because they figure Superintendent is enough. He goes. Yesterday I played Range Mod Worcester. Had a lot of fun doing that. Had a lot more fun doing that than I thought I would. Alright, I don't want to blink. There's so much action going on. Alright, well, I'll deal with the water later, guys. Des Moines now trying to radar the Worcester. You saw for a little bit, Worcester was able to lob shells over that island. Another reason why range is nice, because you can arc those shells up over ridiculous heights. Conga line torpedoes coming in on O Napu's Schlieffen, with hydro going, you might add. And that forces out a DCP, but wait, there's more from our Daring. Those torpedoes are going to go right past the Schlieffen, and here's another set. Schlieffen once again having to hit those brakes. And now, it's hot Schlieffen on Schlieffen action. And this should be a dead Schlieffen right there. There he goes. He does manage to get his torpedoes off, but come on, Blackberry knows that's coming. So 2 early kills for AAO. And Shimakaze and Daring spot each other. This is CUCA's opportunity to take one back for their team. And I think that's exactly what they're thinking right here, as the Daring is just going in. And gets hammered for that. It's going to force the Daring to slow down, but it's too late. Mosfa's already on him. He's got the radar banging away. He does manage to get the kill, but this is going to be a trade which they desperately didn't need to happen. Luca's like, you don't see me, you don't see me. Nope. There he goes, burns out. And just like that, this game is pretty much all but over. CUCA is going to lose game 1. Looks like the Wooster got smacked a little bit, but you can see there's the power of that Wooster. You sit in the smoke, you sit behind islands, and you farm, baby, farm. Whoa, look at that dodge. Did y'all see that dodge? That looked effortless for Black Blueberry. As he continues to get farmed by that Wooster. Des Moines now pushing up. Torpedoes coming into that smoke. Blind shells hitting the Wooster from the Zao. Causing a fire. Wooster's DCP is down. His Hydro is active. And there it is. Shells hit. Fires burn out. No, fire's still burning. But look at what's happened to the Schlieffen. Thanks to the power of the Wooster and a little Des Moines action as well. Down goes that Schlieffen. We're going to see a Burgon on Burgon clash at the A cap. As the additional 18 Classic 6 is going to easily dodge those torpedoes. And AAO still in the driver's seat. But losing that Schlieffen there is painful. Alright, Walls official is on the island. Being shot at by the Henri. Here's the responding salvo. And I should mention that there's an Henri to the south from AAO that's continuing to shoot too. So this Henri, CUCA's Henri is pretty much, you know, I don't think he's going to make it. Burgon now shooting at the Moskva, looks like. Didn't get that much damage out of that reload booster.
The enemy is about to win.
I love the prey torps. They're 9 kilometer. He's 12 kilometer away. Yeah, well, whatever. Bleh. He torped both sides. And dodge. And we have a Moskva Des Moines duel, another one. With Burgon help. Look at this salvo coming in. Oof. Landed astern. So now the question is, who's going to win this duel? Des Moines beaches himself. That's unfortunate. I'm sure there's a Burgon salvo coming in for both of these sides, really. Who's going to end it? Who's going to end it? Big hit from the Burgon. I'm surprised the Moskva's not going for the turrets. Des Moines has decided to just go for it. There we go. Des Moines loses both of his front turrets momentarily. Sorry, Moskva does. But both have been healed up. And just like that, AAO loses their Des Moines. Moskva's still alive. CUCA's Moskva's still alive. On the other side of the map, we had the Moskva Burgon little action going on here. So WoW's official takes out CUCA's Burgon, but then the Moskva goes down too. Lots of quick kills going on over at the C cap. Shimakaze gearing slap fight. Shimakaze coming up much stronger, though. Until the Wooster decides to show up and say, hey, leave my buddy alone. Gearing is still spotted. Zao continuing to pump shells into him. Oof. Gearing hits the brakes, the shells fly right by. Shimakaze also stops and reverses. And gearing gets detected. And there goes the gearing. And with 8 seconds until AAO wins, make that 4 seconds. That's game. So let's get ready for our death pick. Kind of poetic, I would say. A destroyer that died just outside of its smoke. Alright, congratulations AAO for winning game 1. Let's head back to port. Actually, let's go to Stream Raiders, because we have to do that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 2, CUCA versus AAO. This is actually a pretty important matchup because CUCA desperately needs a win. They need the points, even if they lose 2-1 to AAO here. They desperately need the points so they can stay in contention for next week's playoffs. So let's take a look at the setup. CUCA is bringing with them a... There it is. A Radar Yu Yang Torpedo Spect, a Daring, a Vamp Deuce, 2 Henris, one with reload, and the other one with unique upgrade and reload. This one's got concealment and reload. Unique upgrade Des Moines, unique upgrade Moskva for battleships, secondary spec Schlieffen, and a unique upgrade Yamato. Down to the south. We have a Daring for AAO going towards the middle. Z52, now this is Northern Waters. A lot of times we see a Z52 going up to, you know, that mid-spot there. You can buddy up to the island. That was disastrous for the game we covered earlier. So you can see the Z52 is not going off to that direction. Waz Official has been demoted from a battleship, is now in a Daring. As for cruisers, we see a range Stalingrad, unique upgrade Des Moines, unique upgrade Moskva, and a reload Henri, unique upgrade Yamato, and a gun spec Republique. Alright. Daring going right towards the V cap. Very interesting to see that. Catching up with chat for a minute here. Make sure I'm not missing something. Radar going up. That's the Moskva in the typical Moskva spot. Catches the Daring for AAO in the middle. Forced to back off the cap. He's going to have to do some dodgy for a little bit as well. Don't know that the Moskva is going to get some shots. He is kind of pulling up a little bit so he can get his guns in on this. Oof. Most of that hate missed. More of that hate missed. Onisama doing a fantastic job of dodging. It's almost like he's got Dazzle on that Daring. Alright, that last salvo triggered a DCP. Let's back off and see the rest of the map as Sir Gargoyle's Yamato taps Kaz Thompson 69's Yamato on the shoulder a little. Not much else going on. Let's see if we can catch the Yamato salvo here. See where he's aiming. Looks like he's aiming all the way down at this Henri. Is the Henri paying attention? He is now. Look at that. Just that slow down and turn in. Barely dodged that salvo. More Yamato shells on Thompson's Yamato, as the Des Moines up by A just got clobbered a little bit from the Stalingrad. That's a range module Stalingrad behind the island, so they don't know he's there necessarily. Those shells didn't do do as much as the first one. And then there's the Repub as well. Black Blueberry. And this additional 18 Classic 6 is in trouble. Look at these brilliantly placed Z-52 torpedoes on top of everything else. Unfortunately, they're just barely going to miss, while the Des Moines is using his radar. And look at this, Garfield goes right into B, realizing he's got an opportunity to snag it. Can he get there in time? He does, just barely, before Onisama's Des Moines gets in, Darren gets in there. Now, we have two Henris that are both pushing forward in, and we've got an AAO Yamato that's just salivating right now. Look at these shells coming in. This will probably end Mondongo Zulus, and it does do just that. That's why you don't go bow in an Henri. Meanwhile, the other Yamato, Sir Gargoyles, looking for his own Henri for kill, but you see how AAO's Henri is in a kiting away position. He has much more control over his engagement. And for CUCA, it's just one more Henri and one more Yamato salvo coming. Let's listen to the Yamato gun sound. It's coming shortly. He's waiting. He's trying to clear this island, I think. There it is. Let's follow the shells. On the other side of the map, Schlieffen gets to the safe island, cruiser island. Oh, some more hits. Not catastrophic, but I'll tell you what, there's no way for this guy to get out of here. DCP is down, heal's down. He might as well use his reload booster. He does. It's only a matter of time before he goes down. That's it. Let's take a look at the other side of the map. Des Moines took some more hits. He's still alive. And Vamp Deuce now goes in to try to make something happen at A. He's getting some free shots into the Z-52. Honestly, this would be a really good opportunity for the Schlieffen to come around this island. Instead, he's choosing not to. Stalingrad detected for a moment. There goes some secondaries. Tonio managing to shoot over this island for free. Just barely using that little piece of island there. Forces Z-52 to back off and run. As he does that, though, we're going to see the Vamp Deuce get detected. There he is. And now we're going to see the Bergon, the Stalingrad, all the shells coming in. What are they shooting at right now? Des Moines. Oh, that's not a Bergon, that's a Repub. Duh. Sorry. I'm so tired. That's a Republic. And there goes the Des Moines. Schlieffen now using this opportunity to push through and ends the life of that Z-52. All right, well, Black Blueberry is going to be forced to back off because of the Schlieffen's position. But AAO has completely smashed the other side. As a matter of fact, totaling Mender 3's Yu Yang is just... Look at all the shells coming his way. Happy dodging! Republic is an interesting choice in competitive. She's got only 2 turrets with 4 barrels each. Really good ballistics. And pretty good penetration against... well, pretty much just about every cruiser. Especially things like Des Moines. Look at that salvo. Things like Des Moines. Hindenburg. The French cruisers. Get the idea. We're just not used to seeing it in a tournament like this, so kind of fun to see it. Is that Union going to survive? He does, as AAO decides they're going to switch gears and focus on the middle. They're Des Moines Henri now, heading towards the mid, focusing down this daring that's in the midsection here. Daring on daring action. One of the darings has friends. And you're going to see what happens as a result of that. Bye-bye. Alright, so AAO is going to easily take the mid as well, as Black Blueberry does finally go down to the Schlieffen. One of the weaknesses of the Repub is it's armed with 32mm plating all around. Schlieffen secondaries, 32. AAO Stalingrad is going to come out now and end the life of the Schlieffen. There he goes. Putting the brakes on, he's expecting torpedoes that aren't there, but it's a smart play to wait. What's his radar status? 30 seconds anyways. He's going to just chill for a little bit. Wait for torpedoes that may come, may not come. They don't need to. Look at the daring. WoW's official coming up the butt of the Moskva. Boom, 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 boom.
Our victory is in sight.
Wow. All right, guys, that's another clip moment right there. Take a sec. Hit that clip button. That was an execution, absolute execution on the part of WoW's official. Nicely done. Okay. And now there are only 2 destroyers left for Team CUCA. And Henri is just chasing him down. Now this Henri's got radar location, so he's just gonna hit W. And this guy's gonna die. And the Stalingrad has radar, so he's just gonna hit W. And this guy's gonna die. And the bigger question is who's gonna die first? I think this guy's gonna die first since he's spotted. That being said, the other Yu Yang has turned around. He's making last stand charge.
The enemy is about to win.
Han Solo style. You're gonna attack them? He's doing it. He's turning around. He knows it's over. And just like that, that's it. Are those deep water torps gonna hit? They do! They don't get the kill though. I could have had a double death pick. Oh, pain. But I paused it right there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Congratulations to AAO with a 2-0 sweep. Alright, let's show the winner screen. And let's get out and let's see if we can find another match.